Dent in studio with me this morning. It's
Good
an
morning.
open hour. Good morning. 989-752-6111 is you join us in conversation this morning, which is what we're doing. And we might as well continue doing it. Paul is in Saginaw. Paul, good morning.
Morning, Art and Johnson. I called in to say that in the past, liberal Democrats have accused Republicans of taking out-of-state corporate PAC money for their campaigns. Well, Haley Stevens, who says she's not a millionaire, in her commercials has accepted over $50 million in corporate PAC money from out-of-state corporations such as Facebook Meta and Grumman Corporation and a few others. But she doesn't mention any of that in her commercials. So,
welcome to the world of politics.
Yep.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they were all transparent and, mentioned where they're getting their campaign money.
I saw a suggestion at one point that politicians should wear uniforms like NASCAR drivers with all the patches on them so we can see where they're coming from.
Sponsorships.
Yeah.
Sponsorships.
That'd be great, yeah.
Get them all bowling shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more transparency there would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
as
just
long
thought
as
that-
money is the driving force in politics, which it seems to be these days, it's not going to
Absolutely.
change. And
No.
the Supreme Court says money is speech, so it's not going to change.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about no money, no honey, no pay, no play. So that's the way it goes.
Yeah, pretty
Just
much.
thought I'd call and see what you guys thought.
Yep. Well, it's you got to be a little careful when you do that because it crosses the aisles.
Yeah.
Both sides play
yeah.
the money game, so
Mhm.
it's
Oh yeah. No, and the mother's milk of politics.
you got it.
Yeah.
What bothers me
All
about...
right.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. What bothers me about the money game is the party chooses overwhelmingly. The party money people tend to choose their candidate, and that's who gets supported, and that's who gets pushed through. That's who gets a lot of the things funneled to them. And then, not that there's not any choice, because obviously the voter still has their voice at the ballot box, but if it's where the money is,
Yep.
like we said.
Money
Yep.
follows it.
Yep.
All right,
Yep,
good enough,
that's
Paul.
right.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
And we'll
Bye.
go up to West Branch and talk to Michael this morning. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good.
Doing well.
Great. I know, and you probably also know, that the majority of Americans don't support the Iran conflict. What is it, 60-some% don't
60,
Don't
the last
support it.
survey I saw,
63%.
63% disapprove,
Yeah.
something like that.
I would implore supporters and people who do not support the war to go to YouTube and see a speech from Senator Tim Sheehy from Montana. He gave it on the Senate floor on Thursday, an emotional speech, only about 5 minutes. He started out by
For or against?
honoring one of his. It was for.
Okay.
He was honoring one of his colleagues. He's a former Navy SEAL.
All right.
He's been there. He's done that. But just to kind of give you a wrap up of what he said. I mean, he reminded his colleagues on the Senate floor that they vaporized 241 soldiers in Beirut, bombed the USS Cole. I think they're the originators of the IEDs that named and killed so many Americans, and they've been doing this for, as you know, 47 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he also talked about the horrific way that they treat prisoners. They actually, I don't believe he described it, but he basically taking a drill and putting it through a American soldier's head and de-skinning them. I mean, and those people are actually honored in that country for doing things like that. So I guess I would just say, watch that speech. It'll impact you because, again, it's emotional. But he's a 100% supporter that we can't let this continue to happen. They've been doing it. And then you put a nuclear weapon in their arsenal, they will use it because they want to get rid of us. They want to kill us is basically
Here's my issue. My issue is get the darn job done. Let's
Yeah, I
stop
know you-
playing around with, we're going to negotiate. We're not. We are. We
Yeah.
are not.
But you said,
can't-
Art, I've heard you say it many times that you don't know the end game. To me, the end game is pretty simple. They have to agree 100%. We have to have people watch them closely that they'll never have a nuclear weapon. That's
Well,
the end game.
Well, I haven't heard that expressed quite that way.
Oh, he said it
I
every
mean,
time.
yeah.
Trump says it
Well,
every day.
no, Trump says they can't get nuclear weapons, but
Yeah.
then go after, then do something about it. I mean, I'm tired of the off on. Started out, they said, we'll have this done in 3 or 4 weeks. Well, it's been 5 or 6 months. Let's do something.
I agree with that, and it's rocking the world.
I just say,
The world economy.
Get it done. If if you got to do it, then do it. Anytime you go
think we
into
need-
military, anytime you go into military situations half-hearted, you don't get the results you want right away.
Yeah.
So,
And that's been what
I'm
the U.S. has
surprised
done
Trump
for
in a
years
way.
now.
Go ahead, Art.
Well,
Jonathan.
that's what the U.S. has done for years now. We've tied one hand behind our backs whenever we go
yeah,
into any sort
I
of
mean,
conflict.
Exactly.
I agree. I mean, he just doesn't want to bomb the infrastructure. He doesn't want to hurt the people.
Yep.
They'll suffer. It's not the leaders that's going to suffer. Many have been killed, but he doesn't want to have the Iranian people suffer any more than they have. So he's trying to give the diplomatic route a chance, and he's given him many chances. So I think he's run out of patience. So we'll see something soon. I think.
All right. We'll find
Have a great
out.
day. Thanks, guys.
Good enough, Michael. Thanks. Take care.
Bye.
And that was the lines for you, 989-752-6111. Yeah, and it's, you get the polls all the time, but they're all coming up about the same. Trump's approval rating is at its low, about 34%. And those who think the country's moving in the wrong direction, about 60-some-odd%.
Yeah.
But that's to be expected. I mean, it happens anytime, particularly anytime you have a controversial president like Trump is.
Mm-hmm.
So, good luck.
And we're getting into midterms, so of course
The
the temperature heats up around
Yes, it
these
does.
times. So
All right, let's go to Bay City. Talk to Mark. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good.
doing well.
Hey, I watched the commercial last night, and John James was endorsed by Donald Trump, I believe.
Yeah.
And the commercial that I saw had to do with Perry Johnson slandering, his opponent, John James. But at the end of the commercial, he had in the background Donald Trump and him standing side by side.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to cause a rift as to who Donald is supporting?
No. Public
No.
image. Can use it any way he wants.
And the official endorsement came from Trump to James.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Johnson can use that image, but he can't
Can't say he's endorsed.
say he's endorsed. Yeah.
He can
Okay.
imply, but he can't really say it.
Oh, just a lot of slinging mud out there today, isn't there?
Well, so what's new? I mean, really, what's new in
Well,
politics?
Yeah,
Goes on.
did Syed and Haley have a debate yet, or did they
I
not?
don't think so.
I don't think so
I
either.
don't think so.
Okay. All right, yeah, that's all I had for today. Enjoy
Good
the day.
enough.
It's nice out.
Hey, thanks. Take care, Mark.
Yep, take care.
Bye now.
Just wait until the general election, then the mudslinging will really heat up.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing the tip of the iceberg now. I have to admit, growing up and in my younger years, I was a political junkie. Loved to watch the conventions and all that stuff. And now I am so disgusted by politics. I just, it turns me off.
Stevens and El Sayed did have a debate.
They did? Where?
Like yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe yesterday or 2 days ago. We'll see. I'm just looking into it now, but it fairly recently. So
All right, we'll take a break and back. Lines open, 989-752-6111.
Campaign season is funny.
And we are back with you on the Art Lewis Show, along with Jonathan Dent. Back to our phones. Larry is in Harrison, and then we'll get to Jackie next. Larry, good morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
This Middle East thing, there's actually nothing we can do. We have too many of them here in this country, and everybody's worried about cutting their throats by saying something. You're not going to like what I'm going to say. You're going to tell me I'm nuts. We just need to make a glass parking lot out of it. Be done with it.
Well,
People say, what about the kids? What about the women? They're all in it. They live it. They breed it.
Well, I'll stop you there because that's not true. And all you have to do is look at what happened when they listen. Let me finish. All you have to do is look at what happened when they had protests in Iran, and thousands of them got killed by their own government. So don't tell me they're all in it. They're not.
That has not. There are some countries where that has historically been the culture, and I think there's a case to be made for a lot of those Middle Eastern countries that yes, that's what the belief is, but not in Iran.
You guys just pat them on the back and sell them more businesses here in this country.
I'm not patting them on the back at all. Don't put words in my mouth.
Nope.
We're not patting them on the back.
Nope.
You make excuses for them.
We look at it objectively. That's the difference.
Often, but I'm just honest. You guys make excuses for them.
No, I'm just a realist. I live in a real world.
No, there's no realist when it comes to the Middle East.
And I don't think even.
All right, now let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this, Larry.
Yes.
How are you going to solve 2,000 or 3,000 years of struggle in the Middle East?
You will never.
Good. Thank you.
Unless you make a glass parking lot, then you'll have.
Well, you're going to turn the whole Middle East into a glass parking lot?
Yes, sir.
Well, good. Then what's left with your Earth? How do you do that?
You know how to do it. Just drop a bomb. We're done with it.
Okay. You better start building a lot of bombs.
We did it to Japan. What makes it any different? Other than bleeding hearts.
It makes a difference.
You'll never get away from it if you don't take care of it. And you have to take care of it. Sometimes it's a cruel world, but you have to do it.
Historically speaking, it is different from Japan because Japan, there was no chance of any sort of surrender. It was going to be a fight to the last person. When we see people rising up and conducting protests as they have, that shows that it's not necessarily the culture, especially there. That's the difference. When it comes to people being here and people not wanting to speak out because of Middle Easterners being here in the U.S., I don't think that's what it is. I think it is a lot of the progressives who see America as the bad guy who are speaking out against it, not out of fear, but some misplaced anger against the U.S.
Explain this to me. All right. Israel was attacked. Israel started protecting themselves. And what happened in this country? What happened in other countries? Oh, Israel's the bad person. They didn't go and attack somebody. Somebody attacked them.
I'm right there with you.
They turned out to be the bad person.
It wasn't the country doing that. It was some of the people in the country. And in this country, with free speech, you can say what you want. That's part of our beauty. Part of our beauty is having tolerance for those you disagree with.
You don't know these people.
Okay, you do?
I've been there. I've seen them. I know what they're capable of.
Okay.
The glass parking lot is the only way to save this whole ordeal.
Good enough. Gotcha.
If you don't do it, you won't have it. You won't have a country left.
All right.
So
good enough.
Have a good day.
Yep. Bye now. Let's move on to Jackie in Montrose. Jackie, good morning.
Good morning. And if I sound a bit nervous, it's just because I am.
Well, good. So are we. So we're equal. Go ahead.
I did jot down, so if it sounds a bit rehearsed,
you're fine. Go ahead.
First of all, I really want to thank those who have made it a policy at WSTW to play our national anthem each weekday at noon. I mean, I really appreciate it. From my teen years, I've always been glad to hear and to sing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Amen.
And at times,
yep,
actually tear up, and my voice leaves me as I weigh heavily the last question that ends the first verse. Oh, say, does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And each time I am so thankful that I can still answer, yes, it does.
Yeah.
But I know that we ought not to flippantly assume it will always be a yes answer.
Well,
But
that's a very good point.
all right, so we think of July 4th as Independence Day, but often we think of it only in terms of freedom and forget that independence of any kind always brings with it responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And years ago, as I pondered the word free and freedom, I did write a verse. It takes about 3 minutes. I'd like to read it if I could, not for recognition as a literary work, but that it may have a thought or two that would be worthwhile.
Read it a little quicker than 3, and I'll let you do it because I only got 2.5 to break. So go ahead.
I won't make it. Can I call back?
No, go ahead and read it. But go ahead and read it.
Right. To begin, when you think of freedom, what quickly comes to mind? Do you think of all that you enjoy and pleasures you can find? Do you think that you are free to do whatever you may want, to come and go and speak your mind and your desires flaunt? Do you think that freedom means this country owes to you a job, good health, a place to live, and exciting things to do? Then it's time for you to rethink your misguided thoughts and consider what freedom really is and what it really costs. So it was obtained by great sacrifice of money, family, time, and sacrifice of life. And freedom for our country has always been maintained by those same sacrifices by which it was obtained. And now we have freedom to do not as we like, but as we should. Free we are to be indebted to keep our flag proudly flying high, free to guard the freedom for which many men and women have died. We have freedom now to observe all the laws of this, our great nation, freedom to do what is right, regardless of the situation. We have freedom to earn an education, to earn a wage, free to take charge of our own health and others' ills assuage. We are free to own all kinds of things, a house, a car, a boat, freedom to run for office, and oh, so important, better still, we have freedom to vote, freedom to seek pleasures that are good and right, freedom to volunteer for service to keep our future bright. But never use our freedom vainly or in selfishness or greed, and to your responsibility, make sure that you take heed. Freedom, it's a wonderful liberty we enjoy, but it always needs protecting by all the right and proper means we can employ. Freedom in our great U.S. of A. May it always be. For this we humbly pray. I'm done.
Well, that was very good.
Well
You
said.
made it in less than 3 minutes, and it was excellent. It was excellent.
I just wanted to share that sometimes we forget. But anyway, I've explained it. To
Right,
be
that's-
able to answer, yes,
there-
it still does, but we not
Yep.
ought to go on ignorantly seeking.
That was beautiful. You said
To
everything
our
that needed to be said.
responsibility that it will always be
Yep.
that way.
Yep.
All right, Jackie, thank you.
Thank you for letting me share.
You bet. Bye-bye now.
I
Well, it's true. It's a good piece.
Oh, we take it for granted all the time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, we do and we shouldn't,
Yep.
but we do. All right, let's take a pause. Lines open for you, 989-752-6111.
This is Kevin Daly, Michigan 20.
To the Boise Road. They finished the first segment,
It's open in one direction.
and now it's open in one direction for the second segment. It's open eastbound
Oh.
only, one lane.
Yeah.
So they finished up the first segment, which was from Bay Road east to Fashion Square Boulevard. And now Fashion Square Boulevard
To what's that?
to 4 Points, whatever it is.
Whatever that is right
whatever
there,
that
yeah.
road is one lane eastbound, and that's going to switch to one lane westbound after they get the others done.
Okay.
And then it'll be out front right here.
Oh.
Yeah, then we're going to have to figure out how
Oh, what a mess.
Yeah, we'll be happy when it's done, though.
Yep.
All right, let's talk to Cam in Freeland. Cam, good morning.
Hey, good morning, fellas. Say, first point, Jonathan, your humor almost always makes me laugh. But the bad news is I laugh at dad jokes.
There you go.
Read into that whatever you want. So, hey, the reason why I really called, though, is I would, just to qualify, I would crawl on broken flaming glass to vote for Donald Trump a fourth time in 2028 if possible. But that said, I cringe at some of the things he has said over the years, including his comments about John McCain, which came back to bite him in the Obamacare vote. And I wish he would learn lessons from that. And sadly, I think that it has really boxed him into a corner because of his comments about no boots on the ground. The only way it seems like we're going to have a victory in Iran is if all the mullahs are gone, they're dead or kicked out of the country, and the women there can have the kind of life they had under the Shah in 1977. And we have proved the last 6 months that just bombing them and shooting rockets is not going to get the job done. I think boots on the ground is the only way to make that happen, and now our President Trump has boxed himself into a corner by saying he won't do the only thing that's going to get the job done.
I would modify it. I would say boots on the ground, but only in one place. I'd like to see us take Carg Island. That's their heartbeat. That's their economy. And I'd like to see them. I'd like to see us take Carg Island.
The mullahs don't really. I have been to the Middle East, and the average person on the street is not the ruling class. That's the zealots that are ruling. And certainly we have those on both sides of the political aisle. And we've heard from them today on the radio show, left and right. And so the zealots are in control. And I don't think anything changes over there. They'll just kick the can down the road and build a nuclear bomb when a more favorable administration comes along.
I might agree.
Unless they're just not around to do that.
I do agree that, yes, that's their strategy, is just weather this storm and then keep on keeping on the way they have been. And I might agree with the boots on the ground just to target the mullahs, but I think that government is so decentralized and kind of fragmented in such a way that it's going to be...
Well, the Republican Guard runs it now.
Yeah, it's going to be just a nightmare of, okay, one guy goes down, two more take their place. It's not in the leadership roles, I mean. And infighting would be the only thing.
The way is with boots on the ground, and I think our president has boxed himself into a corner here with his comments.
I can see
Once
that.
again, his mouth has made us all cringe.
Yeah, it does
no matter
that.
how much we love them. I love my kids, but occasionally they say something that makes me cringe, and I don't stop loving them. And I still love our President Trump, but I wish he would learn from his mistakes. So,
well, he won't. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
You're probably right, but I would
it's
vote
his
for him again
personality.
regardless.
As a New Yorker, I can tell you that's his personality. It's been that way forever. All right. Good enough.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have
Cam.
a blessed day.
Thanks. You too. Bye-bye now. 989-752-6111. I've said that all along. You know, I respected his philosophies and the things he wanted to do for the country, but I don't have a lot of respect for the man as a person.
Same here. Yeah.
And that's just who it is. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. Like it or not like it. Doesn't matter to me. That's what I believe. Yep. All right, we're going to take a pause, and lines open for you for another segment.
Thinking Kia? Think Dalen Kia.
All right, we're back with you here on the Art Lewis Show. Lines open for you, 989-752-6111 in the time we have remaining. And I'm sitting here with Jonathan Dent. And the young Mr. Dent will officially enter matrimony.
Yep.
In October.
Early October. I haven't said the date on the air. I'm not gonna.
No, that's fine. So all of us married and former married folks will have lots of advice for him. But congratulations. Got a wonderful young woman that he's going to marry named Sydney. That is one of my favorite names because one of my favorite musical artists is named Sydney. Sydnie.
Yep, that's
Sydney
how she spells
Christmas.
it. Yep,
British singer.
I've heard her sing.
And she's really
great.
She's phenomenal.
Yeah,
absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. But matrimony will change you.
I'm sure it will.
Probably for the better.
Knowing her has changed me for the better. So
life is good. Life is good,
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yep.
In the meantime, we should also point out a number of things going on this week. Later on, we're going to hear from Terry Henney. He's going to be previewing the Munger Potato Festival. Tomorrow, I will be at the Bay Civic Arena in the South Arena for the Bay County Friends of the Library book sale. I don't know where they find this stuff every year. Thousands of books and CDs and puzzles and DVDs. It is absolutely amazing.
And priced really well, too.
Oh, and priced really, really well, say the least. If you're calling in, we'll get her taken care of here right away and get you on. Got time.
Yeah, got a few minutes.
We still have a few minutes left. Saturday, I will be at the Munger Potato Festival from 8 in the morning till 11, and that's kids' morning.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are always there in the morning. And then next Tuesday, we'll be at the Saginaw County Fair for opening day and our Michigan Fruit Pie competition. So,
I'm excited to participate as a judge in that.
Yeah, you're going to be judging. That's right.
Finally.
Howard is in Bay City. Howard, good morning.
Good morning, Art. Jonathan, how's it going over there?
Everything's going well.
I got a shout out to Gene, who calls in on the immigrant situation.
Yeah.
My daughter-in-law's parents were from Bolivia. They came over, and they did it the right way. They applied for citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking about 10 to 15 years. They've had 15 times to apply for citizenship, if not dual. Do it the right way. Both of them voted for Donald Trump because they did it the right way. And I don't understand why they don't go out there and just do it the correct way.
Well, I'll tell you why. The system is broken to a degree. By that I mean we don't have enough legal entry points, nor do we have enough immigration courts to be able to handle the kind of influx that the country needs to be able to handle.
I think the immigration courts is kind of the biggest bottleneck
That's the
right
biggest
now.
bottleneck. Well, but there are fewer points too. I mean, there's only so many bridges coming across in Texas and that part of the world, so there are fewer entry points, but they are there.
So you are siding with her then?
No, I'm not siding with her at all. I'm just simply saying the system needs to be fixed. The system needs to take into account how many people want to come to this country and for what reasons, and how we go about allowing that to happen or disallow it. I'm not guaranteeing them they're going to get citizenship, but the system has to work.
The other thing is on the pro-life situation, Donald Trump come out and said he's pro-life, and now the Democrats will say he just used that to get elected. Well, if a Democrat got elected, they'd probably say the same thing. I mean, we're so divided and cockeyed here. You just can't get along, you know. It's,
well, you can say what you want as a politician too. It doesn't make any difference. I mean, you can lie through your teeth, and people will believe you. And you know, the interesting thing about it, for example, in commercial world where we live, once we're in that window to an election, if a politician presents us with an ad, we have to run it. We don't have editorial supervision over the content of a political ad. They can say what they want. They can say what they want. That's not true on PAC ads, you know, political action committee ads. But if it's a candidate's ad, our hands are off. We can't touch it.
Okay. But I just wanted to voice an opinion, because Gene, she'll want to talk about the immigrants and feeling sorry for them and all that. Okay, me too for some, but you're here 10, 15 years, you've had ample opportunity to apply.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, have you been here that long? Absolutely. So
yes. But
all
anyway, that's all I wanted to say, Art and the boys.
Good
and
enough.
thanks for listening, and God bless y'all.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
calling.
you. You too.
Take care. Bye-bye now. It's an issue that's not going to go away.
Yep.
It's not going to go away because even when the borders were closed and we weren't getting those big influxes, the system wasn't working right.
And you can sympathize with the plight of, because they're people.
I sympathize with people that are coming from an oppressive region of the world, but we have to have structure.
Yep.
You have to have borders. If you do not, I listen to some of these the Democratic, quote, socialists. We'll get rid of borders.
No, you won't.
Well, you getting rid of your country?
Yeah, that's giving your country away.
Bingo.
Yep.
By the way, we'll get rid of the military too. So let's say we won't have a military to protect ourselves. We won't have our borders to stop anybody from coming.
Yeah.
We just won't have a country.
We just won't exist.
Yeah.
You know, Art, hold on.
Oh.
As an avid states' rights activist, we might be onto something here. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Yes. Anyhow, I chuckle sometimes at the logic used to make arguments. So some of it's beyond me. All right, that's going to do it. We'll take a pause, come back and tell you what's ahead on Focus after these notes.
I'm John James.
Your way in the not-too-distant future, as a matter of fact. Before that, though, we'll have Focus. We're going to focus on this play yard thing.
Indoor playground kind of thing.
Indoor sandbox, really.
Yeah.
And other things. All of that coming up. We'll tell you about it on Focus this morning. And then Tiger Baseball. Terry Henney will be along, too, by the way. He's going to be on remote up in Munger, previewing the Munger Potato Festival. We'll be there Saturday morning. Meantime, stick around for the news from ABC, The World and the Nation. Local report with Michael Percha in the WSGW newsroom. I'm Art Lewis, along with Jonathan Dent. Have yourself a great day.
Broadcasting from the